Ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you very much for your attention, and now we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the
Welcome to our top travel destinations. I am your host, Kevin Flanagan. I have been editor of the weekly travel news column in the Sunday Independent and the Fine Wine and Food Guide, and I am here to use my decades of experience to help you know exactly where to stay, eat, drink, shop, and explore when visiting the world's top travel destinations. So sit back and enjoy the wonders of travel as we take off on our magical journey together. Welcome to Kevin's Top Travel Destinations. And my special guest this week is Deirdre Sweeny, who is the general manager of Someways Holidays, the largest Irish tour operator. And they specialize in Lapland, which I'm very interested in, cruises, European package holidays, and of course, Deirdre, your speciality.
Club Med.
Now, let me tell you my experience of Club Med. And we're going to try to introduce people who maybe don't know the concept. Now, Club Med is hugely iconic, really. I have done one example of Club Med, which was a ski trip in the French Alps. Everything's included, your package, your teaching, food, and I think alcohol as well, to a degree. So I found that as a one-stop shop in something like skiing is very useful, because skiing, the cost can rack up if you're doing it on your own. You're going out and having meals, you're going out, ski. You can really double the cost. Tell me a little bit about Club Med and why you love it so much.
Club Med, it's over 75 years old. They have over 62 resorts worldwide. They have both sun and ski resorts. Speaking about ski resorts, I think what I love the most is, as you say, the inclusions. So when you purchase one of these packages, it includes your flights, your baggage, your transfers. You arrive in the club. You're sent straight away to the ski boot area. They fit you for your boots. You have a locker. Your skis go into there. Everything is sorted and done. And most of their clubs are ski in, ski out. That's a massive thing, especially if you're traveling with children and young children, that you're not trudging 2 miles up the road to get the ski lift, to get your skis, and you're carrying everything. It's a very, very inclusive product. They also have exceptional ski lessons for all age groups. So I went on a ski one a couple of years ago to Val Thorens. I'm not a skier. I had gone once years ago, and it really wasn't my cup of tea. I went on a work trip, and within day 2, I was skiing, and I was fantastic. I could not believe it. We had a ski instructor. There were only 10 of us in the class. It was a beginner's one. It was super, and I loved it.
And tell me, I love skiing and I ski a lot. How good were you by the end?
I was really good. I had come off the baby slopes. Is it the Blue Runs is the next one? And I was side to side. I was ploughing. I had no problems, and I was ready to go to the next level. I was only there 4 days. So bear in mind, 4 days, and I was so confident in it. For a beginner to be that high up, I know for someone like you who's obviously very experienced skier, it's probably comical, but it was fantastic.
I started in my 50s, so it's been a challenge. And now the grandkids have left me for dead.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Incredible to see the kids.
It is incredible to see, but I'm impressed. Some people do take to it. Yeah. Maybe in a previous life you were an alpine skier.
I don't know.
Okay, so tell me more about Club Med. I know in the past it used to have a reputation of being quite exclusive, quite expensive. Has that changed, or what is the quality now of Club Med? And why should our friend here, who's sitting here thinking, shall I, shan't I? Why should she or he choose?
I think the first thing that has changed, certainly in the Irish market, is there's an awful lot of all-inclusive now. Years ago, all-inclusive was foreign to us. We were afraid to go. It was a case of, I'll have horrible buffet food all week. I'm not doing that. Or it's going to be bad quality. We've now understand what all-inclusive is and the levels of all-inclusive. Club Med, for example, if you're taking a family or it's multi-generational, Club Med is fantastic because it has something for everybody. We've many, many families that go skiing. The wife or the husband or one of the kids may not ski. There are so many other facilities in the clubs for them to do that it isn't all about ski, or it isn't all about sitting on a beach or sitting in the sun.
And what could they do, for example, if, say, one of the party doesn't want to ski.
They have an incredible spa. Absolutely incredible.
Included?
No, it's all extra. It is all extra, no different than it would be here.
Yeah.
You purchase packages there, so you can go to the spa. There's all the leisure areas of the spa that you can use. They have games for kids if the kids don't take to skiing or they might have hurt themselves or whatever the situation is and not feel up to it on the day. Lots of different kids' activities. There's walking classes, there's walking ploughing classes. There's literally everything that you could possibly imagine. There's yoga, there's Pilates.
So both out on the snow and inside,
indoors as well.
You have got opportunities. And what if you want to go shopping and stuff like that?
Easily. Great shops in Val Thorens. I'm a shopper and it was fantastic. You put your snow boots on and off you go walking, and really beautiful, beautiful little villages.
Yes.
Plenty of things to do.
Yes. So moving away from skiing, let's say we're looking at either a summer holiday or an off-peak holiday. Give us a flavour of the sort of holidays you could avail of with Club Med and why some of our listeners would say, yeah, I'm going to try that.
So one of my favourite would be Club Med Magna, which is in Marbella. It's a newish club. It's about 3 years old. It's been purpose-built from the ground up. The facilities in it are phenomenal. You have from trapeze artists, so you can learn to trapeze and you swing like the circus up on the top. They give you full tuition on it. It's available either once or twice a day for all age groups. The kids absolutely love it, as do the adults. I was there recently and a couple of us did it and it was fantastic. Swinging like monkeys. It was just so funny.
And you took to that?
Yeah, it was. Well, no, I wasn't good, but I tried it. It was fantastic.
Like the skiing, you seem to have a natural facility.
Wow. I'll try anything, Kevin. I think try anything once.
Okay.
There was yoga, outdoor yoga. There was Pilates. There was paddle tennis. There was table tennis. There was a golf driving range. There was a golf tuition. There was a Zen area, which I thought was fabulous. It took about 10 minutes to walk up. It's a large resort. About 10 minutes to walk to the Zen area where there's an infinity pool and a juice health bar, an adult-only area. Really, really nice. Some of the kids, because in Club Med, they have all different types of clubs for the kids, depending on the age group from 4 months upwards. So you can relax and you can head away to this Zen area, read a bit, do a bit of swimming.
So you basically divest yourself of the kids?
Yes, as often as you like.
Wow.
You can eat on your own. The kids are taken off in the evening if you so wish.
Do you have to pay extra for that?
No, the only time you have to pay extra is for the baby club. So from 4 months to 23 months, yes, there is a charge for it, but it's not excessive for the week. It's not at all. And you can book them in either for morning or afternoon or all day. But people generally will use morning or afternoon so they can go and do activities.
That's
Fabulous.
a big plus.
A huge plus.
That's a big plus for families with young kids.
Yes, it is. Yes, it gives you a bit of time to have a game of tennis, go swimming. Where the Club Med Marbella is, Magna Marbella, it's about a 20-minute walk down into Orange Square, down to the beach area. Yeah. Fabulous walk down. Again, super with the kids because it's all downhill going down. Go to the beach, have a swim. Now, there is a bus that goes up and down as well, but the walk is actually really nice and all along the seafront. And then you come back to the club, all your meals are included and it's very high-end food. As in, the quality is superb. Every day you have different choices available to you. They have kids selection, adult selection. Desserts are probably one of their top points there. Really, really good, super selection. They have ice cream bars for the kids. The afternoon, they wheel out trolleys of all types of things.
Okay. Give us a range about the cost and when you can get good value in the season of the year.
Okay, well, say, for example, in that particular club, if there were 4 of you, 2 plus 2. So Club Med do a thing. If your children are 6 and under, so if you've got a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old, you can get 2 interconnecting rooms and the children go free. So there's lots of little things like that. You need to talk to somebody about this because it's not something that's particularly advertised. So if you've got a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old or a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, it'll cost you for a week, all inclusive, for the 4 of you, approximately €5,400.
Okay.
That includes absolutely everything. Your flights, your baggage, your transfers, all your meals, kids clubs, entertainment, evening entertainment. They do kids shows in the evenings that your kids are part of. So it really is all inclusive.
Wow.
And all your drinks.
All your drinks.
All your drinks as well.
I'm wondering if you did a sort of a profit and loss against if I organised it in Marbella. Now, Marbella is not cheap.
No.
Not if you're going in. Is this 4-star? This is
4-star plus.
4-star.
Yeah.
So there you're going to spend a lot of money in Marbella. I know Marbella pretty well. It's not a cheap venue. If you're taking 2 kids along and you're feeding them, it would be very interesting to do because $5,000 is a cost. 5,400 sounds like a sum. But when you actually break it down, I'm just wondering what the...
Well, straight away, Kevin, if you look at the flights alone, you're talking about minimum €350 per person with your baggage. Minimum.
Yes.
Then on
so
top
that's
of that...
$1,400 to kick off.
And that's minimum.
Yeah.
That's booking it well in advance.
Okay.
You could be paying up to $2,500-3,000 for those flights, depending on the availability. Then you've got your transfers. Marbella is a good 45-50 minutes away. Taxi's going to cost you €110 and the rest each way. If you take a 4-star hotel like the Marbella Club or so, well, not Marbella Club, that should be even higher. But if you take something that's all-inclusive along the seafront or in that area, you'll get one room. You'll get a family room. And the 4 of you are in that with 1 bathroom. You're not getting interconnecting rooms with 2 bathrooms and this expanse, like a lot of space. It's difficult to get all-inclusive in any of the hotels. So each meal is going to cost you minimum €100-150.
Yes.
Your breakfast is going to be €50. So by the time you're finished, you could be well up to the €5,000-6,000.
Yes.
And then the ice cream's on top of it.
Okay, that's very interesting. Anywhere else in the world that, let's say, we're sitting down here, we want a little bit of a change. Where else, what you would recommend knowing the client, knowing...
The Maldives.
Oh.
Yeah. So we did a family holiday to the Maldives with our 3 adult children. And Club Med is phenomenal. Fantastic. I don't know if you've been to the Maldives. It is heaven on earth. Yeah. And if anybody is listening to this, I've been twice and I would go again. It's one of the most special places in the world.
Why? What's the...
It has a unique feel to it. It's thousands of little islands dotted all along the sea, and you're just in this little cocoon for a week. 7 nights, that's all you need to be there. It's like being Robinson Crusoe all over again. What we found with our kids, they're adult children, that they left their phones in the beach hut. They didn't bring the phones with them because Wi-Fi isn't brilliant there. So they became children again. They played in the water, they communicated, we had meals together that sometimes can be quite difficult as the children get that bit older. They're all going off on different things. Huge amount of sports available to them, wakeboarding, things that they probably have never done before. And it's very safe environment.
And why Club Med as opposed to another Maldives holiday?
It's very family orientated.
Okay.
So a lot of the other islands could be very honeymoonish. Some of them are very, not all, some are very coupley. This is a family-based environment.
Okay.
And again, you get multi-generational. So you get all different age groups and different nationalities there, which is a really nice mix.
Okay. And is it an arm and a leg or?
You will spend on average maybe $2,000 per person upwards.
That's including flights?
Including flights, depends again.
Yes, on the time of the year.
And the combination on the 2+2 or if it's adults only or whether you're going for a beach villa, water villa. There's such a selection of things.
Yeah.
So $2,000-3,000 upwards per person.
Well, Deirdre Sweeny, that's the general manager of Someways Holidays. That has really whetted my appetite. And I think, again, what you shared with me is the benefit of talking to an expert and getting the advice from someone who's been to the Maldives, who's been to Marbella, who's gone through the hotels, who knows Club Med, and you can actually help and direct.
Absolutely, Kevin. We're experts in every field of travel. And I think that's what people have to remember. You're coming to speak to somebody who's going to help you.
Yes.
And give you the right holiday.
Well, that's wonderful, Deirdre. Thanks for sharing that. And I'll be knocking on your door, as I've said before.
Look forward to it. Thank you, Kevin.